Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I was up all night. This is crazy. I mean, can we let this happen? What are people gonna think? What is my uncle gonna think?
I don't care about Uncle Bill or anybody else. Oh, and by the way, you're off the hook. You don't have a choice. I'm not letting you go.
Dude, you got that much steam to blow off? You should roll through the club. I got some ladies you need to meet.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies. Hello, Othello.
Hey, how are you?
Carter.
We're in the middle of something, Maya.
You can always make time for a pretty lady.
Well, what is it, Maya? You look like you're in an exceptionally good mood.
And why might that be, Carter?
She's the queen of this whole empire.
Well, mistress of this whole empire would be more accurate.
Not even your snarky little comments could deflate the high I'm on today.
Maya, I want you to be careful. Falling head over heels for a guy who's not even committed.
But he is. And he told me last night, then later last night, this morning, later this morning, 5 minutes ago in his office. Rick loves me.
So have you heard from Wyatt? I'm just wondering if I should email him about these new designs or wait until he gets back.
No. But he shouldn't be away much longer.
Okay, have you heard from Hope?
No, I haven't. But Hope's strong. She and Wyatt will pull through this.
That's what I admire most about marriage. You say these vows on a day where you love each other the most, and then you hold on to that feeling and you remember it when you're facing your worst.
Whatever it takes to get them through this horrible time.
You know, that could get you through yours too.
Ivy,
Look, I care about you, Rick. And Caroline too. Can you honestly look at me and tell me that you don't love her anymore?
What Rick and I have is real. I'm his lady, and he loves me.
You know I've always been Team Maya.
Okay. What?
Nothing.
No, what?
It's just fast, that's all. I asked the freaks that I love you. You said he didn't, and then presto, it happens.
So?
So did you say I love you and he responded with I love you too, or did you confront him about it?
What difference does it make?
A big one. If he only said it because you brought it up, then how do you know he didn't just say it to not upset you?
Rick loves me. We are in love. He moved mountains so that we could be together. How much more proof do you need?
it's not a conversation I want to have with you.
Rick, I'm just concerned.
And there's nothing to be concerned about.
You are deliberately trying to hurt Caroline, and in turn, you're lashing out at everyone else.
Come on, don't be ridiculous.
You devastated Pam when you hung that portrait of Maya.
Ivy, we've already discussed this.
Yeah, and before the truth came out, you basically threatened to kick me out of the company if I dared say anything about you kissing Maya.
Okay, that was a little bit extreme.
Yeah.
But as CEO, I need to know that I have allies.
Rick, I knew how much that would devastate Caroline, and I didn't say a word. Surely I've earned your trust.
You have.
Okay, well then trust me. Rick, if you're doing all of this just to get back at Caroline because deep down you still love her, you have to know that there is only so much a woman can take. How do we know that this is real?
Real and not just fear and pain sparking. Two artists.
That it's not just something that we're conjuring up, to deal with the loss of Katie or Rick.
We don't know. And that's why we can't rush this or even try to define it.
We just have to take things slow.
Yeah. I don't want this to end before it ever had a chance to begin.
My concern is no longer about Ridge and Caroline. It's about running this business.
How could you not be distracted by all this?
I've only ever had one dream. Ever since I was a kid, I dreamt of making my mark at this empire and making my father proud.
Yeah, by tricking him. Seems pretty risky.
It was, but I believe it's a decision that will prove successful. I couldn't be at my best with Ridge undermining my every turn.
Do you really think that this contract is going to stop Ridge from challenging you?
No, I don't. My father's favoritism towards Ridge no longer tips the scales. And having absolute control over the company for a year gives me that opportunity to prove what I can do. Ridge has tormented me since I was a child. First my mother, and now my wife. Look, Ivy, I appreciate your concern, I do. I have a lot of work I gotta get done.
I can't believe this.
What?
This is the first time in a very long time that I haven't been completely miserable here.
You're welcome.
And I feel kind of guilty that I feel so relieved, And no more tears for a man that does not want me.
He's an idiot. Lost sight of who and what you are.
How is this all gonna work? I mean, us being together and working for Rick.
Can you do me a favor? Come to talk about Rick right now. I'm here.
You sure?
Absolutely. There we go. Speak of the devil. He wants to see the designs.
My boy Rick is not the most subtle, replacing Stephanie's portrait with a portrait of you.
I know. I was shocked at first, too. And it was a little awkward, but hey, if my man wants to spoil me.
Is that why you came up here? To flaunt the affections of Rick Forrester?
That, and to let you know you were wrong. You thought Rick would never choose me over Caroline, that I could never measure up.
Is that what you heard?
I'll admit it. I was intimidated by Caroline. The hold she had on Rick, but not anymore. Not ever again.
Caroline, I've brought in some pieces to show you from the latest collection.
What?
What? It's you're smiling.
I am, aren't I?
Yes. What's brought this on?
About the samples. I can't make a decision without Ridge because he and I are a team and it's our line, so I can't make any decisions without Ridge.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wait for Ridge then.
Yes. We'll wait for Ridge.
Oh, good, you got my text. Where are the designs? Oh, Rich, I don't exactly appreciate this silent treatment.
Whatever games you play with Dad, that's between
This
the
has
two of you.
nothing.
With all due respect, Mr. CEO, it's gonna be a cold day in hell when I take orders from you.
I just feel like this place it's so old-fashioned. It's like almost colonial, you know? They need some new pieces, something to jazz it up a bit.
I hate to break it to you, but you're not the CEO.
No, I'm the woman behind the CEO, the one he relies on for support.
Well, he has a whole company he relies on.
Like your BFF, Ridge.
Ridge is committed to Forrester.
Is he committed to his boss? Because Rick is an amazing CEO, and I won't let anyone disrespect him or our relationship.
Spoken like the first lady of Forrester Creations.
At least someone knows what's going on.
These are really beautiful.
Thanks. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's weird. You're happy. Sorry, that came out wrong. No, I'm happy that you're happy. It's just last time I saw you, you were kind of a wreck. So, what's changed?
I guess I have, you know, I gave so much of myself trying to save my marriage that I really just lost sight of who I was and how much I have to offer.
Hey, good for you.
And then someone was able to look inside me and remind me how beautiful and strong I am.
Someone? Someone meaning Ridge? Oh my god! Oh my gosh! So, what does this mean? Are you and Ridge?
No, we're taking it slow. We're taking it very slow.
Okay.
But, yeah. Ridge and me.
I'm CEO. I asked my lead designer for his designs. This is not an unreasonable
You know,
request.
this isn't about business.
We have deadlines here, Ridge. Yours were due this morning.
You're standing here with that pompous smile on your face. What are you doing? You're supposed to lead this company, but you're just disrespecting everybody.
But you want to talk about disrespect?
You move this woman into my father's house. You take down my mother's picture and hang hers up? What is that?
All right, her name is Maya. I live in that house, and I can do whatever I please.
You're disrespecting my mother and my father.
He's not your father, and she, Stephanie, is not my mother. You want that portrait? Do you? Go get it out of the garage.
No, you know, you're an arrogant child. That's what you are. How do you even look at yourself in the mirror in the morning?
How can someone who has caused so much pain be so self-righteous? Rick is your boss now. And if you can't leave your personal baggage at the door, then maybe you should go design somewhere else.
This whole thing with Ridge, it's new and delicate, so
Oh yeah, my lips are sealed.
Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for Maya Avant.
Pam, our receptionist, must be at lunch. Did you have an appointment?
I don't think I need an appointment to see my own sister. I'm Nicole Avant, Maya's little sister.
how are you cool with all this? Your ex talking about the love of her life?
It is what it is, man. Just wish she would dial it back. She acts like Rick is some wounded bird who needs to be nursed back to health.
You'd be surprised. I've known Rick for so many years. Snowboarding back together in Aspen. He was that kid that had everything imaginable. But he didn't have it easy. Stephanie had such a strong hold over this whole family that Rick was just a reminder to her of Eric's relationship with Brooke. He's Eric's blood, but Rick has always just felt like the bastard. But now he finally has someone who he knows has his back, thanks to Maya. Ridge better be careful.
I see right through you, Ridge Forrester. Magnificent designer, collector of beautiful women, but that's not who you really are, is it? You hurt people. And Rick has been on the receiving end of that his entire life. You broke his mother, and now you've destroyed his marriage. So if you can't respect him as a brother, respect him as a boss or get out. Find some other place and some other CEO's wife to help you draw.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, hi.
You all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Hey, Ridge, you need to chill, man. What's going on?
He's deceived me. He's deceived my father. He's deceived everyone. If he thinks I'm just gonna fall in line, it's not gonna happen.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You don't have to hide your feelings from me. Not me. Not ever. And no one has the right to talk to you like that. I'm sorry if I overstepped my bounds.
Thank you. No one has ever done that. No one's ever done that for me my entire life.
I'm here for you totally and completely. It's a brand new day, Rick. Eric and Stephanie laid the foundation here, but the future? It's up to you.
No. It's up to us.